Hi guys. So I'm back for a little bit. I have a day off today, so I'm kind of excited. First things first, thank you for all the love yesterday with my post. I know it's been a really long time, and trust me, guys, I really miss blogging. Like I said in my blog, I would ponder and I would think like, oh, when I get home, I can probably pump out at least half a post, right? But by the time I got home, I was just so tired. I'm like, you know what? It's not gonna happen, and I went to bed. I've really missed it, and I really enjoyed getting that post out. It's been something I've been wanting to post for a while because I've heard a lot of questions about HIIT training. So I'm glad I could finally get that up. On another note, thank you for all your love and about my tattoo yesterday. Wasn't as bad as I thought. It was a little rough. Ribs, yes, they're gonna suck. And I swelled out like a beast. But it's done. And it's a little red, but I'm going to attempt to show you, not be stripping on camera. But let me think. It's a little raw still. I will post better pictures later, but let me think. Oh, turn the wrong way. There we go. That's the majority of it. Like I said, a little red, a little angry, but that should go down in a couple days. So I'm just kind of nursing it a little bit, a lot of moisturization, and yeah, just a little love. Anyways, so that's that. Like I said, I'll post a little bit better pictures once it's a little bit less angry. But yeah, it was. I'm so happy I did it, and I love it. So I can't wait to see the final unswollen product. So, one thing is I wanted to, again, say thank you for the huge amount of questions that came after my post yesterday. And one thing that really kind of stuck out to me that I wanted to address in a nice quick vlog was Tanya's question. Now, the reason I keep looking over here is because I have her question up, and I'm just going to read it to you. So, first of all, Tanya, thank you for saying that you're a big fan of my blog. I love hearing that you guys are benefiting from my posts. I enjoy putting them up, and I always hope that someone can gain something from them. So I'm happy to hear that you enjoy them. Now, you said you wanted me to answer for you why you might not be losing weight. Now, you gave me a little rundown. You said you run 50 miles a week, you do weights twice a week, plus you do yoga, and you're running off of about 13 to 14,000 calories. 1,400, sorry, that'd be a lot. Now, first things first, obviously, diet's a big thing about weight loss, and generally I would say automatically check your diet. If you're not losing weight, generally there's something in there that maybe isn't so healthy or maybe kind of stopping you with your weight loss. But in your case, you're doing a lot of training and not eating very much. Now, it may sound very strange to say that, in the effort to lose weight, you're eating too little. And by eating too little, you're actually stalling your ability to lose weight. Now, how does this happen? Just a quick little response to that. So, basically what happens with your body's very smart, and we kind of take for granted the fact that we can just kind of do whatever we want. But the body doesn't like it. It doesn't, it has its own way of doing things, and it likes balance. It likes to feel safe. It likes to be in a homeostatic balance. And sometimes when we threaten it, it does things that we may not like or appreciate. For example, if you are under eating, okay, your body has a lot of processes that it does that we take for granted every day. Breathing, brain function, staying awake, walking, stuff like that. Things that we don't even really think about need energy, but they do. Now, obviously, the minimum amount of calories to sustain that is, slightly different depending on everyone. But, I've heard numbers of never ever go below 1,200 calories or your body's going to think it's starving, blah, 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 blah. You're pretty close to that 1,200 calorie mark there, and you're doing a lot of extra training on top of that. You're not just, sitting around doing whatever, doing your thing. You're doing yoga, you're doing running, you're doing weights, and you're only eating 1,300 calories a day. Now, what does your body do when it only receives that little? Well, it says, oh my God, I'm starving. Okay? So that is its first initial reaction. Response, I'm going to do whatever I can to keep everything that I have because you're not feeding me. So basically what it does is it slows down your metabolism, which means that when you eat something, you're not going to be using it as energy as efficiently as someone who is eating more when their body says, okay, I have food, I know I'm going to get food, so I can use this and burn it through like a furnace. So right now, what possibly has happened is your weight loss is plateaued because your body is trying to be as efficient with what it has as possible. It doesn't think it's going to get enough, so it's going to store everything that it has. And in your case, unfortunately, that means no weight loss. Okay? It doesn't care if you want to lose a couple pounds. At this point, it thinks, nope, I need food to run my brain. I need food to run my digestive system. I don't care what you want, and I'm going to survive. So I'm going to store absolutely everything that I can and minimally use that for energy needs. So my advice to you, slowly, okay? Don't just be like, oh, okay, she told me to eat a whole bunch more, so I'm just going to go out and go on a binge bender. Not that I'm saying you would do that, but that's, some people may be like, you know what, screw it. I need to eat more calories, I'm going to eat whatever I want, okay? Slow, because if you've been doing this for a while, your metabolism has slowed down, and then what happens is if you try to force feed a lot of excess calories in too quickly, your body doesn't know how to adjust to that. Okay, so it's going to freak out, and because your metabolism is so slow, you're not going to be able to use that or burn through it like someone else would, and it'll actually go on as excess weight, or it can do that. That's what you see a lot of bikini competition participants, for example. They've been restricting their diet, they've been doing a lot of cardio over months and months and months and months of prep work, and then they go out for a week and they'll binge on everything because they've been so restricted. Okay? I'm not saying you're restricted, I'm just giving you an example. Because their metabolism is slow due to the excessive cardio and not eating enough, okay, all of those excess calories, the body doesn't know how to burn through them as effectively and efficiently as it used to. So they end up piling on like 15 pounds in like 2 weeks. It sounds crazy. It does. And yes, some of that is water weight, but it does happen. Okay? This is why you need to treat your metabolism nicely. Okay? Because when it gets damaged, you then have to work really hard to get it back up and working to burn through that fuel. Because that way, when it burns and it's a smooth running machine, that's a metabolism that essentially trusts you. It trusts it's going to get food. It trusts that it's going to get enough fuel for it to run its daily activities. So, again, my advice, slowly increase your calories and do that healthfully, right? So keep up, your activity. You want to slowly increase your calories by adding in maybe some more fats, some more carbs. I don't know what you eat or, how you eat to train. But just make sure, especially after your long runs or after your weight training, that you're getting a good amount of carbohydrates in your diet, good amount of protein for repair, and obviously fats are always going to be, it is important. They're important for hormones. They also give you that little added boost of calories. And you might feel fuller depending on how quickly you start to increase your calories, but you'll see your hunger will actually come back. And when you feel hungrier, that's a good sign. It means that your metabolism is coming back around. So I'm hoping that it comes back around as quickly as possible for you. But that is my advice for you, and I hope that I have kind of answered that question for you. It was just something I saw and I really wanted to address quickly. Yeah, so I hope that helps, and I hope it helps other readers as well. Losing weight does not mean eating less. You will actually stall your progress if you decide to try to starve yourself. Your body is smarter than you are, and it doesn't care about your aesthetic goals. Okay? Feed it enough. Feed it with clean, healthy fuel. Keep your body moving. Keep hydrated. Eat lots of greens. Get your nutrients. and your body will basically settle where it wants to settle, okay? And it will thank you, and you will then thank it with its results that it gives you and its ability to use that fuel properly and effectively, and you'll be able to shape the body that you'd like over time. Anyways, clocking out for now. I'm going off to meet a friend and enjoy the beautiful day. So I hope you have a great Tuesday, and you never know, you might see me again posting or videoing again today. Have a good Tuesday. Bye, guys.